So,
Okay, you're good.
okay. So when we first started the, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh, so your food trucks came first,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
your
Okay,
brick and mortar.
so when we first started off with the food truck, our initial ambition was not to just do the food truck. We always wanted a restaurant. But the problem is, like, opening a restaurant takes much more money, you know. And so what we did was we were like, hey, the food truck business is cool. Let's start the food truck in the business and build capital. And when we have enough capital, let's move to the brick and mortar. So that's what we did. That was the main initiative for us. So for the first year, we had one food truck, and then we got another food truck, and then we built enough capital to get a brick and mortar. Yeah, that's what happened.
How do you think that, or how have farm to table trucks influenced the restaurant business? Do you think there's?
Oh, okay. So farm to table trucks influence restaurants because it's almost like, come on now, if a food truck can do farm to table, then the restaurant, you guys should start stepping it up and doing it. It's just the same. Because like there's this, I mean there's this like, I guess like stigma of saying like, food trucks will never be good as a real sit-down restaurant. And I have to admit, like in certain cases, yes. It's really hard to mimic because of the amount of equipment you have unless you load up a truck, have like an In-N-Out truck. I give props to In-N-Out because their truck is like, it's pretty impressive, you know. But unless you're not like have that much money to put into a food truck like that, you know, it's very difficult. But if a food truck does start doing that, that movement also shows the restaurants like you guys need to get along with this too. Because food trucks are trendy. They are trendy. It's like a fad almost. So that's why every month when a new food truck comes out, it can't be something that's already been done. So when the ones that are successful that do come out now, they have to be very unique. So farm to table is one of the priorities to be unique as well.
Do you think farm to table is here to stay, or do you think it's just a fad?
Well, I think it depends on the city too. So LA, we're all about fitness. If you look on Instagram, majority of pictures are either food or working out or shoes. You know, like that's pretty much the main thing. Well, at least in my Instagram, it looks like that. You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like right now, working out is a huge trend now. Even like companies now, they're all big about training, cross training, making apparel for training. It's been bigger than ever since I was a kid. You know, so like now you can see people are all conscious about health, and then all the millennials are growing up now. You know, they're going to start to be the next wave of consumers. You know, so growing up, they grew up with like Chipotle, like all like healthy stuff. Like I don't know, Chipotle. I know they went their own thing, but they, you know, regardless, people see them as healthy. You know, we have companies like in LA, like all the fresh ingredients using places that I gotta stumble.
You're good. You're good.
What I'm trying to say is, okay, I'll start over.
Okay, so how so farm to table trucks influencing the restaurant business? Yeah.
So basically, you know, like just the culture. Right now, it's just the culture. Right now, like I said, like millennials as they're growing up now, they grew up with knowing this culture. So that's going to be in their minds for the rest of their lives, you know. When I was young, like healthy food wasn't that in, you know. You had McDonald's everywhere, and not the dog McDonald's, you know. I still love their fries, so but you know, like it was more fast food. Like we weren't as conscious about what we're eating at the time, you know. But you know, growing up in my generation, I noticed how people were swaying away from all that type of food and now eating like healthy food. Like there's more awareness about health. You know, even at school, you know, they're teaching kids more about health. Like, I just think it could be a phase where it might die down. The whole farm to table thing might die down, but it's hard to say it will die down because who doesn't want to buy fresh food from farms, you know? So I don't know if it's gonna die down, but maybe the atmosphere might tone down a little bit, depending on the next generation's like ideologies and what they want
and their needs and wants.
Yeah, it depends on that. But right now, I'm gonna tell you that farm to table and any fresh ingredients that you can get is here to stay, and it'll always be that way. Because if you go outside this country, that's how it is in Europe. Everything's pretty much farm to table in Europe, like pretty much.
The food is the quality of food is so good.
Yeah. Because they literally, some of them have like a farm right behind where they're at. They grab the actual vegetables and stuff, and they come right into the restaurant, and then literally you're getting vegetables that were just
homegrown.
Homegrown, homegrown. And even the meat. like chicken too, eggs, milk, like.
I almost became a vegetarian before I studied abroad, and then I was like, you know what, like I can't not eat meat when I'm in Europe.
Yeah,
so I went
yeah.
and I like the meat that I ate and just the vegetables and all the food. It just makes you feel so much better because it's not. There's just no additives or there's no preservatives or anything.
And what's,
so good.
what's surprising too is people don't understand this. Like in Europe, right? People don't understand that the French and everybody, they like using that MSG stuff. People don't know, but people are like, MSG, you gotta stay away from it. But it's all in how you use it and how much you use. Yes, if you could throw like, you know, no offense, but there's certain places that use a lot of that, which they shouldn't be doing. It's not good for you. But like if you go to France and stuff, they use a lot of butter and they will use that too. But they use it for like flavoring methods, you know. But in America, obviously, you know, we like to abuse things, you know, so
Yeah.
that's why it doesn't really work as well here. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like Europeans, they like when they cook, like it's a lot of heart too. I'm not saying over here there's not a lot of heart, but you know, a lot of the famous chefs are from there. You know, worldwide renowned chefs. You know.
It's for a reason.
Yeah, and that's for a reason because they're using. It's still. How do I say? It's not like. And I believe it's because we live in a nation where it's all about bigger and better, and then everybody wants meat, so you got to find a way to produce all that meat, you know. But in Europe, it's like it's almost like a delicacy. Like not everybody can go out and enjoy dinner in Europe because it is pricey. But I think that's the cultural difference. You know?
Okay.
Because where I'm from, Korea too, like we eat healthy food. Like as a kid, when I was growing up, like. Our typical dish, every meal, dinner with breakfast, the lunch would be like a bowl of rice and then little side dishes. I don't know if you ever had Korean food. We have a lot of little side dishes.
Yeah, a lot of side dishes.
And it's a lot of vegetables, proteins, and meats. That's pretty much what I grew up with some soup, you know. So.
Very cool. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, good. I don't want to
You're good.